Hello dear students, I hope you are doing great and everything is okay. I am Rabar Muhammad, a teacher from Cambridge International School, Capital City Branch. I'm here with you today to do this checkpoint paper with you, which is paper 1 2015. But before you start doing your paper with me, please make sure you sit down in a quiet room so that nothing can make you busy and you understand the video lesson well. And now we will go to the next page, page number 2, question number 1. There are food chains in the jungle. So here we have two examples of food chains in the jungle. And question A, which is a producer? Circle the correct answer. Bird, grass, locust, scorpion. So the correct answer, grass, because we know that the food chains start with green plants and green plants are producers. So here the correct answer is grass. Question B, what does the impala eat? So the impala eat grass, so you just write down grass. C, what is eaten by the scorpion? So the scorpion eats the locust, so you just write down locust. And D, circle the word that describes the baboon in the food chain. So the baboon hunts and eats a scorpion, so we can describe it as predator. Question E, the baboon also eats ticks. On the picture, draw an arrow to show that the baboon eats the tick. So here you draw an arrow from the tick to the baboon to show that the baboon eats the tick, or the tick is eaten by the baboon. Next page, question number 2. The teacher makes a model of the sun and earth. The lamp in the model is the sun, the ball in the model is the earth. Question A, draw the letter D on the ball to show where it is day, and draw the letter N on the ball to show where it is night. So we divide the ball into two parts. You draw a line in the middle of the ball. So on the left side you draw letter D to show that's daytime, and on the right side of the ball you draw the letter N to show that is nighttime. Question B. The teacher uses the model to show how day becomes night. Circle what she does to the model. So 1, spins the lamp on its own axis. 2, spins the ball on its own axis. 3, moves the lamp around the ball. 4, moves the ball around the lamp. So here the right answer is the second one, spins the ball on its own axis. Next page, question number 3. Ahmed and Lily are playing a game. They're trying to identify different objects without looking at them. They have a bag with an object inside the bag. A, they're trying to guess what the object is using their hands. What sense are they using? So because they are using their hands, this means they use sense of touch. So you just write down touch here. B, complete the sentence. Choose from the words conclusion, prediction, question, result. When they guess what the object is, this is called a prediction. So prediction is the right answer because they are trying to guess, they are trying to predict the object. C, they are allowed to look and see if they have guessed correctly. What sense are they using? So now they are looking at the object to see whether they have guessed correctly or not. So this means they are using the sense of sight. So you just write down sight here. Next page, question number 4. Angelique has a sound meter. A, circle the thing she measures. The mass of an object. 2, the weight of an object. 3, the loudness of a sound. 4, the speed of a sound. So we have sound meter. Sound meter is an equipment we use it to measure the loudness of a sound. So the third one is the right answer, the loudness of a sound. B, here's a picture of a piano keyboard. Okay, we have a piano keyboard here. The left side we have key A, it shows the low pitched notes, and the right side we have key B, high pitched to show high pitched notes. Angelique pushes key A and B, and key B She uses the same force each time. Tick the correct sentence. Key A has a higher pitch than key B. Key B has a higher pitch than key A. Key A is louder than key B, and key B is louder than key A. So here, the right answer is the second one. Key B has a higher pitch than key A. Next page. Question number 5. Gasoline can exist as a solid, liquid, or a gas. So here we have a diagram that shows many processes here. So question A. What is the name of process A in the diagram? Process A. So process A means the first box, solid gasoline, changes to liquid gasoline. So what's this process called? Melting. So it is melting. Just write down melting. B. What is the name of process B in the diagram? So process B, here the second box to the third box, liquid gasoline changes to gasoline as vapor. So it is boiling, or we can say evaporation. But we have to write down only one of them. C. What's the name of process C in the diagram? Process C, we have liquid gasoline changes to solid gasoline. So this is freezing. And D. What's the name of process D in the diagram? Process D in the diagram, we have gasoline as vapor changes to liquid gasoline. So this is condensation. Condensation. Next page. Question number 6. Materials are chosen for certain purposes because of their properties. Glass is used to make windows. This is because glass is colorless. Complete each of the following sentences about uses of materials. Choose from the list of properties. So we have a list of properties here. Question A. This bridge is made from steel. This is because steel is, so we can choose strong to complete this sentence. This is because steel is strong. This bar magnet is made from steel. This is because steel is, again we need to choose from the table because steel is attracted to magnet. Because steel attracted to a magnet. Next page. Question C. This food box is made of plastic. This is because plastic is not poisonous. Again, you choose from the properties. D. This T-shirt is made from cotton. This is because cotton is flexible. And question E. This cable is made using copper wire. This is because copper is a good electrical conductor. This is because copper is a good electrical conductor. Next page. Question number 7. Mike investigates friction. So of course friction is a type of force that usually stops or slows down things. So here this person, Mike, investigates friction. Here we have 3 surfaces, surface 1, surface 2, surface 3, and we have block, a string, and cups. Okay. Mike holding some marbles. He has some marbles in his hands. Okay, he puts the marbles in the cups to do the investigation. Point 1, he puts a block on 3 different surfaces. Point 2, he sticks a piece of string and a plastic cup to each block. Surface 3, point 3, he puts 1 marble in each cup. And point 4, he adds more marbles until the blocks move. Page 11, question A. Here are Mike's results. Surface 1 equals 5 marbles. Surface 2 equals 6 marbles. Surface 3 equals 2 marbles. Complete the table of his results. So here, one side of the table, we write down the number of the surfaces. So surface 1, surface 2, surface 3. And the other side, for the title of the column, you write down number of marbles, or you can just write down marbles. So surface 1, 5 marbles. Surface 2, already done, 6 marbles. And surface 3, 2 marbles. So you just write down 2. B. Complete the sentence. Choose from the following. We have to choose from these numbers. We have 5 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. The surface with the most friction is surface 2. Why surface 2? Because 6 marbles are needed to move. Okay. And the other sentence, the smoothest surface is surface 3, sorry, because it takes 2 marbles to move the block, as we have it here shown in the table. Next page. Question number 8. Maya makes a series circuit. So we have a circuit here. Maya makes different series circuits. She uses the same size batteries. She uses the same size lamps. Complete the table. Choose from the following words. Dim, normal, bright. We have 3 words. We need to put it in the table to complete it. So, number of batteries, we have 1. Number of lamps, we have 2. Brightness of the lamps will be normal. And number of batteries, 2. Number of lamps, 2. And the brightness of the lamp will be bright. And the last one, number of batteries 1, number of lamps 3, and the brightness of the lamps will be dim, because we have 1 battery and 3 lamps. That's why it will be dim. Next page. In this page, question B, Maya draws a circuit diagram. It has 1 battery and 2 lamps. Here is a circuit diagram. In this circuit diagram, symbols are used instead of the real components. And the question is, draw a circuit diagram for 1 battery and 3 lamps. So here in this box, you need to draw a circuit diagram with 1 battery and 3 lamps. So you have an example here above of the box. Okay, so you draw the same circuit diagram, but you just add 1 more lamp in the circuit. So you just add 1 more lamp in the circuit diagram and nothing more. Next page. Question number 9. Humans have a skeleton inside their body. So this is a skeleton of humans. And question A, complete the sentences. The dash protects the brain. So the skull protects the brain. Okay. And 2, the dash protects the lungs. So here for 2, we can write down 2 answers. We can write down ribs, or we can write down rib cage. Okay. So one of them is possible. Yeah, you can write down only one of them. The rib cage protects the lungs. B. Muscles are used to make bones move. So we have, this is a sample of muscles from taken from human body. These are 2 muscles in the arms of humans. We have biceps and triceps here. These 2 muscles are found in our arms actually. The question says, what happens to your biceps muscle when you bend your arm? So you could write down it contracts, or you could write down it gets shorter. One of them is possible. Question number 10. Here are some pictures. We have 6 pictures here. Okay. And question A, circle the pictures that have energy because they are moving. The first one has been done for you. So we have 6 pictures, one of them is done. We need to circle the pictures that have energy and because they are moving. So second one, hot air balloon moving through the air. Yeah, tick it. We need to tick the hot air balloon. Also we need to tick the roller coaster because it's also moving, and we need to tick this person pedaling a bicycle up a hill, also correct. And we need also to tick the wind turbine turning because it's moving and it has energy. We just leave the last one, we don't tick it. Question B. Describe how the animal in the first picture can increase its movement energy. So we can write down by running faster, or we can write down the animal can run faster. Now next page, question number 11. Jamila and Safia investigate the germination of seeds. They put 6 seeds in each dish. So we have 5 dishes here, A, B, C, D, E. Each one of them contains seeds, and of course they are the same number. Each one of them has 6 seeds in it. Question A. Safia pours the same volume of water into each dish. Circle the apparatus she uses to measure the volume accurately. So of course apparatus means equipment. What's the equipment used here to measure the volume accurately, correctly? We can use a measuring cylinder. So circle the second one. It's called measuring cylinder. Question B. Jamila puts the dishes in areas with different temperatures, and she measures the temperature of each dish. What equipment does she use? Well, she uses a thermometer, although it's not shown here, it's not given here, but you have to know that usually temperature is measured by using a thermometer. So you just write down thermometer. Next page, question number 12. Carlos uses different materials to investigate shadows. So this is Carlos trying to investigate shadows. Okay. Question A. Look at the shadow. Circle the correct description of the object. The first one, the object is opaque. 2. The object is transparent. 3. The object is transparent and opaque. So the first one is the right answer. So you just circle the first one. B. Carlos moves closer to this source of light. What happens to the size of the shadow? Circle the correct answer. So the size of the shadow increases. So you circle the second one. Next page, question C. Carlos stops moving. The intensity of the light is increased. What happens to the size of the shadow? Circle the correct answer. So nothing happens to the size of the shadow. It stays the same. So the last one is the right answer. 13. Humans can have positive and negative effects on the environment. A new road is being built near your school. Complete the table to show if the effects are positive or negative. So here we have a table. The first column, we have the reasons: creates jobs, removes trees, fills in a pond. So the second column, we have the positive effects, and the other one, the last one, is the negative one. So it creates jobs. Is it a positive or negative effect? So it's a positive one because people can have jobs. You just take the positive one. Second, removes trees. Of course, this is something bad, so you tick the negative box. And the last one, fills in a pond. Again, this is something bad because it destroys a habitat. That's why it's a negative one. Next page. Question 14. Aiko investigates the time it takes sugar cubes to dissolve in water. This is what she does in her first experiment. Adds 100 cubic centimeters of water to a beaker. Adds 1 sugar cube to the water. Stirs the water and sugar cube with a glass rod. Measures the time it takes for the sugar cube to dissolve. Now, question A. What piece of equipment does she use to measure the time? So, of course, for measuring time, we can use a timer, or we can use a stopwatch, or a stop clock. But here, just write down one answer, a timer. B. In her second experiment, she wants to use 2 sugar cubes instead of 1. She wants to do a third test. What volume of water should she use? So she can use 100 cubic centimeters of water. So just write down 100 here in the blank. Next page. Question 15. Many plants have flowers. So this is an example of a flower. And there is an insect on the flower. Question A. Which 2 parts of the flower attract insects? Circle the 2 correct answers. So the right answers are nectary and petal. Nectary and petal. Question B. Complete the sentence. Pollen fertilizes the ovum. This produces seeds. So you just write down seeds in the blank. Next page. Question number 16. Question 16. Gabriela wants to spread a mixture of salt and sand. The diagram shows the steps she uses. They are not in the correct order. So we have 6 steps here. And they are not in order actually. Not in correct order. We need to put them in the correct order. Question A. Put the steps in the correct order. 2 have been done for you. So now 4 of them are left. 4 steps are left. We need to put it in the correct order. A is done after A, C comes, and after C, step F comes, and E is done after step E, step B comes, and after step B, step D comes. Question B. Which solid substance is on the filter paper in step E? So step E, if you look at it, there is something left on the filter paper. Okay, so it is sand. And how do you know it is sand? Because it says the question here, it's mentioned we have salt and sand. We know that salt dissolves in water, so will not be left on the filter paper. So the right answer is sand. Next page. Question C. Steps B and F are processes. Draw a line between the step and the process that happens. So here, step B. We need to know what is step B. So is it condensation, dissolution, evaporation, or filtration? We know that here step B, we have boiling here. So boiling and evaporation are the same. So you draw a line from B to evaporation. And the other one, step F, we know that we have a filter funnel and there's a filter paper on the filter funnel. We are filtering the mixture actually. So this is called process of filtration. So you draw a line from F to filtration. Dear students, we came to the end of the paper and we are done for this paper. Hope that you got benefit from the video lesson, and if you need to understand the concepts, the questions better, you can play the video again to make a good revision. Bye for now.